Hello everyone. Sorry, my eye is scratching as soon as I turn on the mic. Hope you are doing good. We will go for Frostfire Mine in a moment, unless I missed my ends in. Did I miss it? No, I should not. Yeah, I did not. So yeah, so it will be starting. There is one finishing, I guess. So I'll be able to join. And then after, which I would have preferred to do it before, but we'll have an hour between the end of Frostfire Mine and Crazy Joe. So I'll have to spin the wheel. I'll do heroes, shard and stuff on the both accounts. And then will be Crazy Joe, and then it will be time to push for research, basically, in 2 hours from now. So yeah, that's the plan. Salut N. Welcome to the 7 of you watching. I'm patiently waiting for Frostfire Mine to open, but actually I should not just patiently wait, I should actually recall my farmers. That's not gonna go well otherwise. Should I join a few? Yeah, I have time. I'll join a few rally if I can. Maybe I can join another one. So people are having fun. That's not gonna do much. Mr. What the Duck. That's not gonna hurt anybody. So how are you doing in this fine afternoon? I just took care of the garden for like 2 hours in the sun, so I'll try not. I took a cold shower to try to cool off, but if you see me sweating, it's like it's not the streaming, it's like I'm still too warm from the outside. Like, it was not the best time to do it, but it was the time of the day I could, so... Why the fuck people are burning in KND? What the heck? Like, the lower Jews are burning, but these could be farm. But all of them are farms, right? So I'm not sure what's going on, if they had issues or not. Pas de souci, N, pas de souci. What am I gathering? I'm gathering everything, so I just make a bit more points. Prep phase is still going very good. We don't have 50% more today, but we still have like quite a bit, and overall we have above 400 million, so that's safe. That's a safe margin, so that's all good. I'll just stop joining rallies just in case. Oh, what are you gardening? Not gathering. It's not gardening. I was mowing the lawn, and for us it's not a lawn. I don't know, mowing the lawn, yeah, lawn, I'm not sure you pronounce it, but the grass, basically. But for us it's a field, right? We are 750 meters high, and it's kind of countryside, or, in the mountains, so it's not really it's not a green, it's a field. So yeah, I was taking care of the field, so it's not becoming a forest. That was basically the plan. Oh, that's Crazy Joe. You're right. Yeah, you're right. That's probably Crazy Joe. But so many people burning from Crazy Joe, that's not so good. That's not so good. Now, nothing like. We have some gardening project, but they're not really moving. But we have a lot to do in the outdoor of the house, so you have to do stairs, like a pathway with stones in the grass to go from the parking to the Airbnb entrance. Many plant to, you know, trees and flowers and shit to take care of. So these will last until the end of Crazy Joe. So I'll just use what I use for Crazy Joe. So it's just deployment and it's just pets. So we'll do that during Frostfire Mine. So I'll be a tiny bit stronger basically. So good catch on Crazy Joe. Then let's go. Let's see how it's going. So I'm at a decent spot. It's a bit close to the outer border, but we have a level 2, we have a level 2, we have a level 2, we have a level 2. And so far there is nobody around, but that's a bit soon. Bah super. And finish first on Frostfire Mine. Good job. Really good job. For me, it starts to be really, really hard. That's... Oh, but there is someone here. There are scenarios. He's probably playing World of Warcraft. I guess it might not be only in World of Warcraft, but that's where I learn about scenarios. So we have a Fire Crystal 8. So yeah, so my good spots, I'll try to get these two. Cause these, they're gonna be like, they're gonna get these ones, right? Before me. So maybe I send Gina on this one, then this one, then this one, right? And I try my luck that way, and then I go left. I'll go all left is a bit quiet, but I have 3 that I want on the left. So let's see how it goes. We bought the house like less than 2 years ago, so and there was a lot to do inside, which, you know, we didn't do all ourselves, but there was a lot to do inside, and there is a lot to do outside, and we try to do the outside as much as we can, because you know, help is freaking expensive. So what is too hard to technical, like we don't, or that, you know, we need a, what do you say, an insurance, I guess, because like we have a B&B that we are renting in part of the house, so that we want like a professional to do it, so we have insurance in case something breaks or it's hurting someone that's, you know, that's renting it basically. So 1, 2, 3, and then I try to get the 3 there, and then I'll get the other ones. That's the game plan, guys. Let's see if we can do it. Welcome to whoever joined. Let's do some Frostfire Mine together. Let's have a good time. So 103, that's actually 104. That's not too many people. That's kind of low. Oh shit. Someone just arrived here. That's terrible. So somehow there's one I did not get as well, so it's even terrible. It's even more terrible, I guess. It's not a good spot to start. So see, I missed 2 level 2. That's really bad. That's really, really, really freaking bad. So people are speeding up their marches a bit, you know, which is annoying. Yeah, I'm not getting anything right now. That's terrible start. I mean, I decided to stop to stress about Frostfire Mine, basically, because it's giving so much reward at the end of the day that I decided to, you know, I cannot, like, it's too hard to be first at that stage of the game. It used to be easy to be first, but it's becoming very hard. So I kind of decided not to stress too much about it. But right now my start is really, really, really bad. So I'm actually considering teleporting if I can find a spot with a lot of patrol, but that's gonna be too late at that stage of the game. So I need to wait for the patrol to come back. So you know, it's not too long from now. So let's pop some stuff. I'm not even level 3, so I'm wasting basically 5k every minute, which is terrible. But let's see if we can come back from a very, very bad start. And there is even a dude, like, I basically had a good start and a good spot, and everyone kind of teleported close to me. I mean, teleported or just got, you know. So I'll collect. Now I'll start to pull people back, troops back. I don't want to miss out on the monster when they are coming back, which will be soon. So we'll collect the mine for now. There is nothing to do, basically. There is no... I think they spawn at 23:30. So we still have 20 seconds of nothing to do. I should have kept them a bit in the mines. Okay. So now they are coming back slowly. I need to make sure I get these. To be honest with you, that will be needed. I cannot miss level 2. I really need... So now I can get the mines, right? So that's a good start. So that's really good. I need to do that. I miss one close to me, which I don't want to do, but that's okay, happens. And the mine was 23. I mean, I got most of what I need. It sucks that I'm not getting the level 5 skill for now. I'll try to see if I can do better. Maybe use a tiny bit of gems just to try to secure something. Not gonna burn any teleports. That doesn't. I'm 51, so you know we'll see how it goes. But ideally, I want to get that skill before the volcanoes, but it seems I won't be able to. It really seems I won't be able to. So I can get the mine in how many sec? I can get the mine, so I'll get the 5k again. So that's a good start. I'll get these as well. So this one was around 2150. So people are not super active at collecting the piles, so I'll try to get the piles. These are very far and they're under attack, so that's not gonna fly. So I'm not gonna get level 5, so we'll need to try to be smart for that. So I can actually send some people mining for a tiny bit. I'll try to squeeze a few level 2 marches during the volcanoes, basically. So I should be able to get that one now. I should get the 5k. See, I'm 24 already with the 5k. It's a tough beginning. We're 120 now, so That's never working for anybody a lot. I did not pay attention if I got the 5k. But I think I did, maybe, I'm not sure. So let's recall everyone. They gathered a tiny bit, that's not much, but that's not making a difference anyway. I'll just try to make sure I get the 5k. And did you follow my guide to be first? What is your solution now? What strategy did you follow? Who helped you with that? Your own strategy, or? I'll get this one as well. I'll get this one. Even the volcanoes are not good. I'll try to see if I can get it. I don't know who are my neighbors. It's full of people. Let's pray for the best. I have deployment capacity. I have T11. That should do something, you know. That should do something. I'll keep one march to get some of the level 2 and get the proc as well. If I can get the skill level 6 before the wave of volcano number 3, that's gonna be good. So victory, victory, victory. Okay, so that's all good. These are all good. Yeah, I need one more level 2, right? I'll get that one. And I'll get that one. That's really important. I get that one actually. I got my butt kicked by that dude. That dude is not very strong. It's just that he has better gear. I need to get that, and I need to get one more patrol basically. That I need. Can I do that very quick? Oh, come on. That's really a terrible start, and I'm not playing super well. But let's see if I can get everything I want. That's actually decent. That's not bad. That's not amazing as well, but you know, we'll take what we can. We'll take what we can. Let's do that. I basically get most of what I need. I just need to find some of the patrols now. I might use, I don't know. Yeah, it was not a really good spot, to be honest. It was really not a really good spot. How are we doing 4 points? We are 13, so it's, you know, again, not terrible, but not really good. But I cannot fight any monster. These are 28 seconds, 30 seconds, so they are very far from me, which is never a really good thing. I did not get the 5k. Tout le monde se bat pour les mines niveau 3. Ok, moi les level 2 ça marche pas trop. Hein. The level 2 mines for me not really working usually. So I stay in level 1 and I just fight for patrols, but patrols are not really easy to get nowadays. So I get the 5k, so that was around 15, 20, 38. Yeah. So I went with the patrol strategy anyway. So oh, this one I could get. There was one dude. Yeah. I don't know why he's doing that. That's really upsetting. Let's do that as well. But 30 sec, it's really far. Like 38 sec. I hate spending gems on that as well, but you know, kind of have to if I want. Okay, so they're coming back. So that's terrible as well when some of my march are walking on the other side of the map. I should be able to get the 5k again. This one I'll get before him. Level 1, why not? It's not really amazing, right? But that's still better than nothing. I got a level 2 right here, so that's really good. Level 1 right here, so I got a decent amount, so maybe I'm kind of behind quite a bit. I'm kind of behind quite a bit. And I should be able to get again the 5k, or did I miss it? No, I got them. So 1308. So let's maybe. I don't think there will be many dudes anymore. These are far, are they? Oh, 15 sec. Okay, no, they are not. Let's go 25, 28, 30. Oh, these are from the Alliance that got the Tyrant from our region. This one is gonna go to someone else for sure. Yeah, that dude is stealing all of my. So let's get the mine again. Maybe we do some gathering before the. I don't know. I actually don't know. Okay, I'm 10. That's getting okay. I have a feeling that they keep appearing, so. Somehow I'm blanking on the time of the patrol respawning at that time of the game. Usually I know them by heart, but today I'm like, I have no idea anymore. And that's kind of confuses me on what to do. That's something I need to put in my Frostfire Mine guide actually, to time this perfectly. So one more 5k basically from that. At least today I'm kind of keeping track of this one, so that should be 5k up. It did, and a bit of a few patrols before the volcanoes, and let's see if we can do better for the volcanoes. It seems to be a bit less crowded than earlier. We are a bit less closer to the middle, so all of that should be beneficial. I don't think I have any patrol that I could get that is not too far. Maybe that one. Yeah, 10 sec, that's good. Okay, just appeared. So that's it, right? Volcanoes in 10 sec. So let's do these. There are not many so far. So I'll get these 3. I should get one of these for 5k as well. I'll get one here. So I got 6 volcano quite easily, not contested it seems, so okay, it is. Someone speed up a march, so that's not good. But so far I'm in place, right? I'll actually use it now because there are volcanoes I can get. I'll try to get these 2. That guy is a level 2, so there is no way. I'll get these 2 extra. I'll get the next round with the buff, basically. I'll get the 3 with buff, all of them. They're a bit far, but I'll try to get a few closer ones, so I'll try to get maybe these again after that. Should I actually gain time? Yes. I'll use one more TP if I need to. I had a free TP, so I'll get this quick. I'll send to another round, and then I'll port again. This guy is weak. So let's see if I can get lucky. A good spot. I just need to find the right zooming out with a few volcanoes. Not too many people in the next few seconds. I went a bit closer to level 2 so I can maybe gather a bit more during down times. I could get one extra volcano, which is not that good to be honest with you, but that's gonna be okay. That's number 6, so that's, you know, that paid off. Middle is a bit more quiet as well for patrols later in the game than the beginning, because people have their, you know, they have their let's get people. Leave me alone, basically. Leave me alone, I'll kick your butt. I should kick your butt easily. There is not many patrols. I need to keep track of the gathering again. I don't think I got it. That's the patrol I want to send middle, so I'll try to get my chance middle where it's quiet, because I think that might be a big dude, but We never know. Just need one big dude with no troops in his march, and you get lucky. How did you do that? What happened? Tell us. Tell us your secrets. These start to refresh, so that could be good. I might try to empty this one, but that's a bit late. I might try to empty this one when we have the gathering available. Yeah, it's not really good so far. So let's get the timer on the 5K again. I don't even think I got it. Oh, 51 sec. Never mind. Like. Okay, I'm not gonna get that. So I'll send 2 troops gathering. Did we get middle for a sec? No, we did not. The dude has level 12 charms. Not gonna happen, fair enough. So let's chill until the end. That's gonna be little points. That's gonna be ranking white is actually not too bad, to be honest. Like, it's actually not that bad for the little point I've made. I just need to try to get the 5K, and I have no idea about the timer. That's something I'm terrible when I'm streaming or recording. Like, I need to put a timer or something. I'm really terrible at keeping track of that. It takes too much time to remove them, no? Or you have preset march, maybe. It's gonna be gone in... So let's see, 9 sec, let's see if I can trigger it two more times. Yeah, okay. So 250, so I can get it, 150, and I can get it one last time. Yeah, this one is not gonna go. The dude was around, I kind of knew it, but sometimes you have to try. Sometimes you have to try. 27, yeah, that's not gonna work as well. I'm not gonna speed things, not gonna use any speed up at that stage. Just want that to be empty so it's respawn and I can get the 3 corners. But to be honest, like, I don't care about Frostfire Mine today. If I'm really honest with you guys, I just want to spin the wheel and to max out my my Bradley and do exploration. Like, I don't give a freaking F about anything else. I just have waited all day to do that. That's why I decided to do that Frostfire Mine, so I could do the heroes before Crazy Joe, and I could do, I could do everything basically. I could do crazy heroes before Crazy Joe, I could stream everything. That's a decent timing for me as well. Like, it all worked out in the end. But that's not what I care about today. Let's call it that way. I really want my, like, it's so tough to, I find it now, like, I used to care a lot less, but now I'm a bit more competitive and I'm not in a saving mode because when I re-rolled and I started again to play again on the new states, You know, I knew I will not be spending a lot from Gen 5, right? Up to Gen 5. I'll save shards and I'll, you know, put my heroes 4 stars and be weaker and stuff. But then that's a lot less the case anymore. So waiting is a lot harder. So let's see if I can get that mine. Get some of that 30 sec. Maybe I get it. Maybe I don't. So all I want to do today is Bradley and see the outcome of that. I'll recall some like the level 1. Because I could do a lot better actually. I could do this, folks. So top what? Yeah, I'm not gonna be better than top 7, right? People are too far. I'm not gonna get middle, so that's gonna be 7 or less. Yeah, I do 120 spins and then I'll max him, so I'm not gonna spin on number 8. Someone got middle for a sec. So that's really little amount of charms anyway. Like, these dudes are out of reach for free to play. I mean, for low spender like me. 460, you know, these two could be within reach, but that dude is out of reach. That's a well strategy that I cannot do, so, you know, maybe in 6 months or something. So let's do actually retreat. Let's do the thing, and let's do what I wanted to do. What is exciting. So let's spin the wheel. 120. I want to keep my... that's lucky. That's a very good start. That's very lucky. I want to keep my gems after that to be VIP 12 as soon as possible. So I'll spin one more time because I'm pushing this SVS. So I'm not gonna push in SVS or King of Icefield again this generation. That's a good spin as well. I'm at 80. That's decent. That's decent. So that's, I did not calculate, but that seems a lot of 5. That seemed quite decent, to be honest with you. I think I had 370 when we started. 370, I should have checked, but I'm pretty sure I had 370. So that's... So today we are at 1.5 million so far. We had 370 and now we are at 550, so that's 180, so that's, you know, that's actually decent. That's not amazing, but that's decent. Let's do that. And we're gonna miss 190. How many months of saving? I mean, hard is 3 months for me. 2 months, you're not gonna do much. You're not gonna do much, sadly. So he's 4 stars, so I'm not gonna think too much. Beam, beam, beam. And that's Bradley maxed out, right? So he's a monster, he has level 5 skills, and so we'll enjoy a bit of that. Let's see right away in exploration. How many more levels can I clear? I hope a few. I hope a few. So Mr. Bradley, please do your job. I'll keep Edis, I'll keep 3 stars of Edis, and I'll use the shard I'll win during SVS for her. So I'll have 1 hero that is not max, but you can see that this wave used to no match me, and it's quite of a no match, right? It's quite of a no match. So let's see the next. If you say for SVS, as a free-to-play 3 months, expect top 5, basically. For me, because I spend a bit, I can expect top 1 or 2 if the whales are not going too crazy. You know, top 1. Last 2 times I got top 1, but 2 times the whales cannot let me have it. I think one I might have finished top 2. Something like that. I forgot, actually. I might have been 2 and 1, and the last time I got 1, it was because it was one of our whale, and it was like, you know, I don't need the shard, so prephase was 1. So you see the difference on a hero like Bradley. Like when we talk about heroes, and I'm saying that some are game changer, like Alonso, then the next one is Bradley, right? I think that the two that are, yeah. I can, you know, we can go slower if you want. But yeah, Bradley is like, you know, nuclear strike. Boom. That's, you know, Molly is a beast. I don't know. See, like, Molly is freaking a beast. It's insane. So let's zoom. Top 5 is okay, yeah. Yeah. If you push for the hero, see, like, I get no match this time. Last time I get a bit more lucky, this time I get unlucky. So I'll try to see, because at that level, the outcome is a lot more random than it used to be. You know, Gen 5 and stuff, it felt that the outcome was never so random that you could win or lose by a lot. But right now, it's actually random a lot. So, yeah, that's just that freaking Molly. So let's see. So what do you do in that case? You just do that. You don't think, you just try. The more you think, the less it works sometimes. So Molly is dead. So see, that worked like a charm. Don't ask me why. But it just worked like a charm. I never really, you know, took too much brain power to understand all of that. It works better by just, you know, just swapping. Let's go. He can smash me basically. No, he does not. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Edis used to work a bit better here, so we'll try. But that's already 6th level, right? And 6th level is a lot when you are close to, you know, to that amount of level. It's not a small thing. 5 level is a lot. It's really a lot. It's really rare that you like. Sometimes you upgrade a shit ton of things and you do 1 level, or you don't even do 1. Because I did 1 hero, I could do 5 level, and I did 1 hero from 3 stars to 5 stars. So it's, you know, it's crazy, but it's not that crazy as well, right? In many ways. So let's try again that way and see if we need to swap. But that's really, really insane. Hello everyone, we are 17, that's a lot. I did not see everyone joining, so welcome. So we test our new Bradley, and Bradley, like, he's a monster, and that's really good because I get one of these as well. He is a monster, so that's an extra 8 levels so far. I think 7 or 8. See, like, and you start to have level. Okay, after 500, you have Gen 3 and Gen 2 and Gen 3 heroes. It's rare before, but there is an Alonso, so let's do the other way around. Let's see. But that's a very good lineup, right? Natalia, Geronimo plus Alonso plus Greg. These dudes are destroying me. So maybe that will be where I'll be stuck. Let's see. That was not as good. Retry. So let's do that and let's swap. I'll do a lot of hero gear, but that will be Thursday. So I might squeeze a few more level on Thursday as well. Because I've been saving Essence Stone and stuff. That worked a lot less. So that was better. Let's see. I could swap Bradley, but I don't think I want to do that for an hour. Especially because I will have a big jump on Thursday as well. So there is no point to like really try to get 1 or 2 level. But see how much Philly is healing. That's why people like Philly sometimes. So we got one of the chests, so that we can just open whatever, we don't need to. If I look at the ranking, I'm actually top 10, and I used to be... I was 13, I was 14, right? I was just above Ugurlu. Just above Ugurlu, and that brought me to top 10. So that's really, really good. And you know, these people are very far from me. That's really a lot of levels more. That's really many levels, but that's really good. The one question I'm wondering, and I don't think I will do it because I just have 300s left. But what? Because I'll skip Gen 8. Gen 8, I'll just do the Lucky Wheel hero. I'll just do Lucky Wheel, and I'll do slowly with the Lucky Wheel. So I could, for bear, but I don't think it's worth it really. I could max my Mia. I could max Mia for bear. Just to get extra attack. But that's Lancer attack as well. So that's really bad. That's really stupid. You just need Mia 4 stars actually. You never need her 5 star. It does not change anything to have her 5 star because that's Lancer attack. That was a stupid thought. So forget that. You don't need it. You want me to try Jill? I'm not sure you pronounce your name properly, but top right Edis. Top left, René. Bottom right, Hector. You will put Wayne middle. Okay, why not? Maybe you're right. Let's see. Hey, Gonzalo. Hello, Sanori. So far, it's not bad. It's not winning because she's eating too much, but it's a lot better. So see? Yeah, you are right. That's really good. So can you elaborate a bit, Jill? Why do you do that? Because my understanding, right? I'll publish that a bit on my Discord a bit later. But that's where you have Elise, that the one that takes the most damage. The second one that takes the most damage then is René. Then the third one that takes the most damage is Hector. The fourth one that takes the most damage is Bradley, and the middle is taking less damage. So often you want the biggest damage dealer middle, but I agree that sometimes it's not the case, and it works better on one of the side. But I guess it's more your strategy is more about countering heroes, right? And I guess you want to counter Molly. So to counter Molly, you put basically these two on the right, and you put the lancers on the left to counter the marksman. Is that your thinking, or did I miss something? But that actually works, and that's still working for that level. I don't know if the level before actually was set up that way and was countering the same way, but that's still working. So we did a few more levels, so that's really good. But here we have Greg, but that's actually, that could be decent. Let's see. But it's good as well to have Edis in the middle, because Edis is exploding basically. What you might not know for some people is Edis is exploding. So to have Hector behind Edis, it forces all the enemies to, if you look at it, if you look at what are the two front lines are doing, right? They are going on Edis. When Edis die, she explodes. So she damage all the infantry. When if I do like that, this one will go here, this one will go here, and when Edis explodes, she will damage half of the infantry. So that might be actually one of the reasons as well that Jill was suggesting to do it that way, and that's working actually a lot better. You see, like they're all around. You see, I don't know when she died. I missed it. But that's working so much better. So that's working amazingly better. So thank you very much for the tip, Jill. That's another, like we started for 493. So that's 12 more level. Maybe with the idea of swapping the hero, that would have been, we could have done more, done a bit more anyway. I'm really curious to get Bradley middle though. I'm not sure about why you want Bradley and Wayne that way. That's the part I'm confused. Why it make more sense for you that way, and I'm not sure I understand. That's not really working better. I'll do a few more. That's not working that much better. No, Natalia is on the right. Okay. Yeah. I need to stop for now. I need to start to like prepare for Crazy Joe and prepare my farm as well, because we have like less than half an hour and I need to find good spots. But I'm curious to do one more level with you and to learn. Very happy to learn if there is something I should do better. So, but how do you counter Natalia? Do you counter with? We go back to normal setup, maybe change Edis and Hector, but. What is not working is Natalia is bumping back Edis, and I feel that she's doing a lot less damage when she dies because she's knocked back, right? So should I do it that way to delay the death of Edis? Yeah, she did no damage. Everyone was dead already, so that's stupid. That does not work. René bottom left, okay. Yeah, that's not working as well. So either you are like me and you do it a bit randomly, or you are like Jill and you do well. Hey, Xen, welcome. So René bottom left. On a big TV screen. How are you, Xen? So top right Hector, top left Edis, bottom right Bradley, middle Wayne. Okay. On TV and phone. You never have enough of Tonton, you know. So let's see if it's better. It's actually not somehow. Somehow, unless I miss. Top right Hector. Yeah. But we can do a bit more after I set up for Crazy Joe. I'll need to get ready for Crazy Joe. Because if I wait too much, I'll have bad cities to reinforce, and that's not gonna make any points. And I maybe need to do as well. I'll try to squid that very quickly as well. And when we set up for Crazy Joe, I can do more. But I'll be able to do more on Thursday as well. Thursday I'll have like, I have 1,500 Essence Stone, I have 90 Mithril, so that should be helping a bit. So I'll do after Crazy Joe, I'll do Badikali, I'll do research after Crazy Joe. And I'll do half of a T11 troop, more or less. That's what I can do tonight. That's kind of the push, you know, that's my low spender version of pushing in that game. But let's look at who do we reinforce usually. Who give us point? Jill give us point. A lot of points. And I want 85. I want a tiny bit of Lancer. So Jill is a lot of points. I'm gonna leave some points making cities to other people as well. I'm not gonna take everything. But usually Felix give us a lot of points as well. That we can get. Yeah, tomorrow I don't know what I'm gonna do because I need to work, so I might just put a lot of auto hunting tomorrow. But I got, I mean, what you expect if you buy the cards, right? The weekly card. I got 1,600, and if I can burn all, I'll burn all. I basically have 250 days of research, but I'm not gonna burn that many. I might burn 100, 150, I'll see. I have 130 days of training to push for promoting T11 infantry. I did construction already, I did charms already, so I have pets, I have chief gear, I have hero gear, I have training, all of that good stuff. I need to reinforce one of my neighbors so I can swap easily to middle. So noisy, so far they are all kind of free, so let's do that. And then I want to do 200% infantry. Let's do that. Oh, I missed... Do you guys ever manage to have successful testing on... Do you get more points with Patrick or with Jesse kind of heroes for reinforcing someone in... like individual point, I mean. So I got 2 farms, I'll let the other ones to people, I'm not gonna steal all the good points. I could, I like to do that sometimes. Okay, that's fair enough. Should I watch your message, Xen? Should I read it? Okay, you sent me from about the hotel. Yep, of course. So that's so we saw exploration, so total hero power. So that's a new player we recruited recently. That is a bit stronger. PT and Denise were our 2 rally leaders so far. So now we have a new one that's quite above. For total hero, even like single hero is quite ahead. Nearly 1 million. And pet, it's actually not amazing. But I think, I mean, that's good. Tamer is as well quite ahead, right? Farkad is working on pet right now, so he caught up on Denise. He's getting really, very good. He's really investing a lot, so he's really catching up. And Island, we don't really have many people that are really strong. I mean, PT is okay. He's okay for Island, but most of the other ones are lower. They did not really buy the packs or did not really invest in their islands. So I usually reinforce our buddy Raiden if he's around, but did he move? Did you move, Raiden? No, you did not really. You move 1 pixel. So you move 1 pixel, so let's do Raiden, then I'll do 1 more of that, and then we'll do the farm. So that's the push so far. So I'm curious about how people did. So Sato did 18 mil, so he pushed a lot of T11, I assume. I'm at 4 mil, so I did heroes. I'm not sure if I will make 14 mil with what I have. I did not calculate. Yesterday I made 20, so that was close to be 2. But I think tomorrow and training, I think I should do well. Unless people, you know, buy speed ups. But I don't think there are not many people buying speed ups, to be honest. It's kind of rare nowadays. So we did all. So who else should I reinforce? Oh, of course, I'm stupid. That's where I make the most point usually. It's indeed my farm. That's where I want. So let's go with offensive hero. Maybe I can share my stats. I'll keep these 3 in my base, so I can do that. And I can do that. And I want to do infantry only. So that's okay. So I got 6 people. They should be decent. So let's do what we just done on the farm. We can do exploration a bit on the farm. Because the farm, if we win prep phase, I'll stop pushing on my farm. But the only two things I'll do on my farm is I'll finish that. So the farm, we don't think, we max Edis, bam. That's Edis maxed. Some people are like, did you bot your account? Your farm is level Fire Crystal 8 as your main. Hello, I'm good. I'm tired a bit, but I did a lot of things outside just before the stream. But I'm doing good actually. 2025 was not a really easy year for me, but today that's okay. So we'll do a bit of that. We'll spin the wheel, see if we get lucky, and then we'll max our friend Bradley, and then we'll see how it goes. But I don't think I can spin 120 times, so let's do 70 times to start with. So that was decent, right? 4 and 1, that's good. That's good as well. That's decent. And then I might need to calculate after 70 bits. So far it's going good. The spins are good. That one is not bad, is bad. And let's look at my gems. Can I do 50 more? I'm not sure. I think I don't have enough gems. How much is the spin? Is 1,500, right? It does not say. That's not what I wanted to do. 1,500 I think for a spin, right? If I 45k, so I'll spin a bit more. Let's do it. Can I do 9 more? Yeah, I might miss gems. I might miss a bit of gems. So let's see how can I manage that. I don't have gems, so maybe is Crazy Joe giving gems? Is our friend Crazy Joe? Because I think I'm missing a few K gems, not much. Maybe I should do Frostfire Mine with that city. Maybe that the outcome. Hi Lyro, welcome Lyro. So I have a few questions. Did you think? I don't think they will rework CG. I think they will just give us more levels at some point again. But it took them ages to give us 21 level. It used to be level 11, and 11 was a joke for, you know, after Fire Crystal 3. So you can imagine people at level 11 Crazy Joe with Fire Crystal 10, you know. So I messed up. Yeah, I don't think it gives gems. Not here. And not from ranking, right? But that's very little. But I might need to do some ranking. So let's see how far I can go with spinning. Yeah, that's here, you spin. So skip. Let's do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Obtain gems. Give me gems. So I'm missing 3 spins, so I'm missing 3,300 gems. So let's see how I can do that, but we'll figure that out later. But that means I'm not gonna max out Bradley just yet. I'm gonna keep like 200 shards. So Bradley, I need that to go there, and then I'll do 300s. I cannot even max him, I don't have enough. I think I'll leave him here, and I'll do 70 spins basically on my farm on all the other events to save for SVS. So I think I can leave Bradley to 4 stars, That will be enough to max him at the end of the generation. I think that will work. I might just do this quickly, because I'm kind of lagging behind. I'll send one troop so everyone else can join. So Lyro, I'm just reading a message. Thank you for all the content. I've watched almost all your videos. Thank you very much, man. And I worked on my Discord today. I made 20 guides out of 100 or something. So it's not really, but you guys will have a lot more than I made videos, and I'll use all the Discord on all the written guides to tell me if I made a video about it. And then if the video is not good enough, I'll re-record it, basically. But that's coming, that's moving in the right direction. I'll just register, just in case I really need the gems. I'll put myself in mines level 2 or something, I'll just AFK. Not really gonna play, but that's gonna give me some gems. So that's I've done, so I won't get more gems from here. I won't get more gems from here. Defight nearby beast. I don't know if you've seen, but for us, after Gen 7, they are totally changing Defight nearby beast rewards. No gems, and they are giving you that. It's not available yet, Lyro. I'll give it a bit later. I really need to... I don't want to open it when it's half done. So I'll polish it for, you know, couple of days, a week maybe, and then you know, once it's solid, when it's a good shape, I'll give you guys the link. I'll make a live video, or I'll announce it somehow. But you will get it, you will get it. So okay, so I used it, that's perfect. Then we can start reinforcing. So usually I reinforce my own city because basically I don't like I have too many troops in my city, so people don't really make points by defending me, so I tend to defend myself, and I reinforce people that are a bit weaker, that, you know, might not be online as well for the event. So like Montana is level, you know, Fire Crystal 5. So I don't care to make point on that city. But now the good news is that it got the best gear. It had the best gear as well. Does it? Yeah, it has. So that's my new lineup. So we said something like that, and that's my choice. That should be I should be able to go to, you know, quite a few more levels, and that could give me some gems eventually. I think you can get some gems from here. Okay, 10 gems. That's, I remember the icon popping up, but that's not really gonna help me. So that's a no match. Maybe if I cross one of the level, like every 20 level, I'm not gonna go to 500, right? But I think you get a special reward every 20 levels. Yeah, 50 gems. So it's not gonna do 3k at all. That's really insane, right? Our Gen 7 heroes, like, they really start to make a big difference for you know, for exploration and stuff. I don't know, I felt in the past like heroes were not that crazy, but like Gen 7, you really feel a big increase in power. That's really amazing. I mean, my farm is fully free to play. I just did not really invest in heroes before Gen 5 on it, even less than on my main, right? I did not spin the wheel for Flint, for example, on my farm. I was really not playing it at the time. I was really treating it as a barely played farm. I just logged in every day to progress, so it's not behind in terms of Fire Crystal and new buildings level, like it's Fire Crystal 8 and everything, so it seems a lot for a farm, but that's yeah, that's mostly what I've done. That was quite a few levels. That's good enough for now. We got some gems here as well. We can nearly do one more spin. Crazy Joe is not giving any, right? We talk about that probably, man. That's not where is Crazy Joe. Here you don't get. Here you don't get any. Yeah, no, you don't anywhere. So who should I reinforce? So I'm here, and on my main, I'll pick some outer players that are a bit weaker. Vito. And now I'll empty infantry in case I... We start to have, you know, no many Fire Crystal 5 and stuff. It starts to be a lot lower, the amount of player we have at this level. Well, actually, maybe I can share my stats on someone like that. So maybe I do Gwen, Flint, Molly. Maybe that's actually helping them. So all my infantry, some lancers. Then you guys have a bunch of questions, so we'll go through them now. You want my city skin? That's not too hard. I mean, the mushroom or the other one? Mushroom just takes time, right? That's not too hard as well, but it's very slow basically. It's really slow. But I like it. I just, you know, it's just overused nowadays. It's really just overused. So do you think it is worth to save a lot in early games and push? Like, it depends. For me, I did save on hero shard mostly. I pushed everything else, right? So I delayed heroes and I decided to go stronger. I went stronger on Gen 4 because I was too long to wait, and I transferred a lot around Gen 4 and 5. So I had a lot of extra shards compared to a normal player because I transferred a lot. So I stayed, you know, 2 more months in this generation 4 and 5 basically. But you see, like, all my Gen 5 are maxed. But that's because all of my before Gen, and I maxed ammos as well. But before Gen 4, I had nothing maxed. None of the heroes were maxed. They were all 4 stars, and the game gave me shards later, except Molly. But Molly, you get her for free basically. Like all the extra shards after 4 were given by the games, right? I did not invest in them. I got them from chests, from Intel Mission, and things like that. So it could worth saving, but then it kind of sucks. It does not feel really good to save for months and months and months to push on Gen 5. But it can be done, and for me it made sense. But I would not hold back on anything else than heroes. And widgets, of course. I'll push on everything else. There is no point to... Yeah, if you bought the frame and the March skin, it's gonna take... I mean, it's simple, right? You get 30... You get... Where do you see it? It's here, right? You get 30 city skin per day, so it's nearly a year. There are some events that give you a bit more, so maybe it's maybe it's 10 months, but that's more or less. That's more or less, that. So let me put some marks if they are not put yet. 60 infantry. Be fair to your teammates. So sometimes, that's what I found working the best. You just put be fair to your teammates. So people want to be fair to their teammates, so they will follow the rules more often. Because if they don't, it means that they were not, fair to their teammates. And nobody wants that. I mean, most people do not want that. So that's a quick tips. But this skin, I really like it as well. I find it's a really cool skin. The March, I don't know which one I have. I'm currently in Gen 2 and I wanted to save for Gen 3, but I'm afraid I might miss out on a lot by being lower pro. Yeah, you will miss out, for sure. Does it really matter if you're a low spender? It won't matter much at the end of the day. And unless you're a bigger spender, then I think you might be, because I have no idea, but I'm assuming by default that people are either free to play or low spenders, because that's what most people are, right? But unless you really need to have more heroes, you're gonna be a bit weaker in arena. You're gonna be a bit weaker in foundry. But at the end of the day, if you're a low spender, it's not gonna feel much. You don't really gonna feel a big difference. Even for me, like I'm gonna empty my bags. I have 3 months of saving, so it looks like a lot, right? That's a lot for pets. That looks like a lot. That looked like a lot. I did my charms yesterday, so I did like 7 or 9 upgrade of shards. Charms I forgot, but that's a lot of chief gear as well. That's a lot of essence stone, mithril, but it's a lot. And at the same time, if I go to foundry, I'm not gonna smash another Fire Crystal 8 player easily, right? I'm not at that level of power. So maybe a level 6 Fire Crystal 6, I'll burn their city a bit faster. I need 2 or 3 attacks instead of 4 or 5 to penetrate their wall and fill their infirmary before I can really start to kill their troops. Maybe it's gonna take me 1 attack less to attack a Fire Crystal 6. But on a Fire Crystal 7, I might not even feel the difference. Even if I maxed out Bradley, and it's not gonna really matter at the end of the day. That's just the way it is, right? It's just too small of an improvement to really make a big difference, whether you are a low spender or So my farm is actually quite full for once. It's really rare that it's quite full, but I was a bit too late, so people reinforced it because it was not full. If I usually reinforce my farm, that's... So Skifney is a bit, there are a bit too many people here. Noidi is okay, Raiden is okay, so I need to find someone else. Aji is empty, so I'll go there instead. And who do I have in Noisy? I have my March with Siung. And we said 60, 25. That's gonna be better to have 60k Helios. I'll make more points in HQ basically. That's gonna be good for me. So my all set for Crazy Joe. So we have a very Hitman is a very motivated man. He got zeroed twice, like fully zeroed by a player that went rogue. Like no troops and everything. He was like done to 0 twice and kept playing. he's back at it. Makes sense. I appreciate the reply. I was mostly wondering since the early game power increase still. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gonna make a difference, but yeah, it's not gonna. You're gonna clear a few more exploration level and things, but that was sometimes that was disappointing for me when I say for 2 or 3 months and I really push hard and I use all my bags and you're feeling on top of the world and you're like, that was so much. And it's it's not a level of even if you spend 200, like even with my kind of medium level of spending of few hundreds euro a month, even after 3 months I'm gonna feel it, but it's not gonna, like on the battleground, it's not gonna change that much. That's the reality of it. But it's hard to do, right? It's hard to save for 3 months, so like I do it. I'm not sure I'll suggest it to everyone to do it as it really depends. Most people can't. Maybe you can, but most people can't. Everyone with the red dots, like we have too many people that are they go crazy when they have their bags, a bit full basically, which is understandable. So what do we do after? Yeah, we do training, right? I'll do a few more, so let's see what I can do. Maybe I'm stuck, but maybe I'm not. Let's see at the leaderboard. So I'm number 7, so 4 or 5 seems to be blocking people a bit. I'm like, come on, Webster, you can beat me, kick my ass. Like you will find 2 kinds of player: people that can save and people that can't. So it has to be right with you. It really has to be right with you. For me, why do I save? Because I want to do a bit more heroes than what I can without buying shards. So to do a few more heroes that I can without buying shards, I need to rank in such events to get the 4-3. Even 2 is a bit too low for what I do. Like if I'm finishing 2, if I'm finishing 3, it's really disappointing because I'm really aiming for 1 or 2, either in King of Icefield or SVS Prep. And again, King of Icefield is a lot easier, a lot less competitive. So if either you don't care that your state is SVS focused and you think about yourself more and you try to rank for King of Icefield, and that's okay as well. We have people doing that regularly, and that's just the way it is. For me, as a R4 and YouTuber, I'm trying to lead by example, so I'll aim for that. Every generation, on one of these prep, SVS Prep or King of Icefield, I'll try to rank on one of these to get 300 shards, right? Because if you think about it, I'll get 1 hero with the lucky wheel. Then I get 3 shards per day for free. So a generation is 80 days more or less, so times 3, it's 240 shards. Plus that's, you know, let's say I'm finishing 2, so I just get 300 shards, right? I get 300 shards. So that's 540. 540 in one generation, I get 540. Plus, I rank regularly on the battle phase. So let's be conservative. Let's say, you know, in generation you have 2-3 SVS. Let's say I'm finishing, you know, most people won't have that much shards, but for me I'll get 100 more. So that's 640. And like 1 hero is 1000 shards, basically 1045 shards or 65 shards. So basically, if I do that, if I manage to rank 2, if I manage to participate on Saturday for the battle phase, if I'm VIP 11, I need 300-400 shards per generation to max a second hero on top of the lucky wheel, right? Because with my level of spending, I can spin 120 times on every hero, on every event. So I'll get them to max shards, and maybe I need to spend 100 of my own. So that's basically the strategy, right? That's why you want to be VIP 9 or VIP 8 or VIP 9. Yeah, that's why you want VIP 9 is achievable for free to play or low spender easily, but then it starts to be really slow for VIP 10 or 11. But I'll suggest to reach VIP 9. That's a really good one. Really good one to do, and that's gonna, you know, make your life a bit easier with heroes. But you know, when you think about it, it's 80 shards by generation. It's not even a full shard. You know, a full it's not even one of these, right? You're like, yeah, I'm gaining 1 shard extra every day. It's amazing, it's a lot, and it's not even one, and you need 1000 of them. So it's actually not that much. That was 15 hours and 27, right? Let's do that. Yeah, so that's why as well as kept pushing the lucky wheel too hard on gen 1, 2, 3, 4. On 1, 2, 3 particularly, so I could pour some of my gems into VIP. So for me, gems is, I don't buy teleports with gem. I buy stamina. I never buy that. I bought a bit of resources the first few weeks to really support my rush to level 30, but not these. Actually, I was gathering with the, you know, with my extra march. You send 1 of each, and you have 5 march. I mean 6 march, but your 5th march you send it to that, for example, together. And I buy the XP component, right? That's the only 2 things I'm buying with gems. A bit of arena, and a tiny bit of mystery shop when I need to go for widgets, right? So nomadic merchant, like 200 gems a day. But that's really how I use my gems, basically. I don't buy, you know, anything else. I don't gems building, I don't gem healing, I don't gem research. That's a waste of gems. Gems are mostly for VIP and to spin the wheel, and a tiny things you buy. And if you use more gems for something else, then you will have an issue to spin the wheel enough or to progress your VIP. So what's giving me points? So Agi is not noisy, and IG is not giving points right now too much. Raiden is probably defended well. Yeah, he has 5,000 people, so that's okay. But if you look at it, like, as an example, I use my farm mod as an example because it's free to play. Like, it's a 10 euro spent worth of an account, right? It's VIP 9, halfway through, but you see it start to be really slow. So that's why I spend a bit of gems as well on the general shards on Bradley's, because I'm running low on gems, basically, if I spin a bit too much. It depends a bit. It's 1.8, 1.6, 1.9, 1.5 million. Really depends. So we'll see today, but yeah, it fluctuates quite a bit. I was hoping to do more this time, but I'll basically, I'll be training all of these on Thursday after Crazy Joe. So the second Crazy Joe finishes, I have the training title, right? On Thursday. So I'm not gonna be able to enjoy my T11 Fire 8 troops for Crazy Joe, so because that will help me make a bit more points as well. I just wish there is a ×2 Crazy Joe. It has been so long that there is a ×2 and it just go at the normal speed for wave 10, you know. I don't know, you unlock it. You unlock ×2 with Crazy Joe when no one is burning on the current difficulty in your alliance, something like that, right? So when no one is burning, then you unlock it. Else, you know, you wait patiently. It's a bit a shame that you cannot search for someone. When you try to link. Oh, they left. They used to be with us a bit. I've lost our president. I talked to our president a while back. Yeah, I mean, the ranking ones are okay. Because at that stage of the game, for me, the issue is actually the polishing solutions and the alloy. Like, these are not an issue anymore. These are becoming the issue. I'll see. I did not calculate. Last SVS Push, I put there are spreadsheets when you can put all you have and all the upgrades you want, and it's gonna tell you the amount of points you make. So it was like, for me, it was 80 and between 80 and 90 million points last time, and I think with promoting troops and having a bit more, I might be able to close to 100 million points in that SVS. But that just, you know, just like that with the finger, like they say. I have no idea. So I'll see. But it kind of tells you what you can do. But I've made a calculation quickly the other day, and that was the one that I was missing was actually the polishing solution. So when I bought things from, like, you know, from Alliance Championship or these other events, I'm actually purchased. I mean, here I still buy the design. I think I'll stop buying the design actually. Here I'll see. Yeah, it takes so much alloy, right? So that's kind of the challenge now. But I'm not sure I'll keep getting the designs for the fine. I need to remind people if you popped 20% deployment for Crazy Joe. I cannot spell English on Friday on Monday, please. Alliance Championship. That will be good, and I want to see if the power is going up. And we have right now on our lane, I don't think I should re-register because I registered with some of the buffs, with 20% buffs. So I believe that if I update, I'll lose power. But Patron pass me. Yeah, Sato is getting, man. Sato is getting good. So let's see if it's going up. So where we are, we have wave 8, so I need to be careful with middle. And my March, I need to pull it that one. So we are nearly there. Like in 30 minutes, I can push for research. That's exciting. I want to see a bit how much point I do. Yeah. I'm actually hesitating for research to go back because I start to have a lot less interesting stats. I'm curious what you guys think. But I have a lot of levels I can do on healing. Like I have 3 and I have 1, and I ditched these a long time ago. Even this one, but I think this one I should do maybe. Like, but I'm hesitating to go back to a bit of growth. Cause that's the next 2 ones probably very long, but that's 7 days for 27%. That might help me a bit in SVS to heal my T11, and that's not too bad as well. So that's 17 plus the title, and that's gonna be less. But I think for 50 days or 60 days. I could do 2 or 3 and I'll get like 75% healing speed. I think that might be worth it. Cause the tiny bit of stats, it's not really... I did most of the interesting research for stats, even if I'm missing a lot. So I'm really hesitating to go back to it. So that's wave 9. No, next wave of attack. So that's wave 8, walking. If you check, that's wave 8, walking. So let's wait for wave 9. It's weird that they've done a reskin on Crazy Joe, right? It's really weird they've done a reskin on Crazy Joe. Now So let's go for an wave 9, and then let's make sure I go to HQ basically. I'm doing, oh, you cannot hear, so someone needs to tell you in chat. Yes, we are doing Crazy Joe. And that's not the wood I want to go to, is the middle. And what happened? Oh, that's really weird. Recall. I have a big issue with my march. I don't have my my Helios troops. So that's not the right ratio at all going inside. So that was man, I have no idea. So 60,000, so that's 51. Nobody will blame me if I have 100 troops too much. I guess that's gonna be okay. Can I get to that? Yeah, only 6 people, so that's okay. That's okay, that's good. It's a chill. Now some people are sending wheel ratio, but does not really matter, to be honest. Does not really matter. I just need to update for the next. Where are my Helios troops? They are mostly with Fiji. Okay, but that's okay. Then I'll leave them. That's better that way. So what strategy do you use for HQ in your alliance for Crazy Joe? Do you do like you can only join one wave? Like either you join wave 10 or 20? I've seen some alliance, it was working actually quite fairly, which felt weird to me, but that was the different ways. Like people in HQ will stay forever in HQ, so they will send 5 marches to other people, and they will have a march in HQ that will be like HQ will be full before Crazy Joe and full until the end of Crazy Joe by the same people. So there is no swap. You don't go at wave 10, you don't go at wave 20. If you go for HQ, you just stay in HQ. And that actually evens out the point quite well. I initially thought it was a terrible idea, but that alliance had weird techniques. But they were working quite well. Like for bears, we used to do like you can join the top 4 rally leader with Jesse only to force people to split points. And that worked very well as well. But when they decided that, I was like, that's so weird. But it was actually working, so... Yeah, it really sucks when people do that. I always send it back to the same people. But yeah, sometimes they try to... Hey Coco, I won't make 2.5 million points. You kind of need help for that, right? You kind of need empty cities and stuff, which I don't have, so I'm not gonna make 2.5 million. We don't really care to push like 4 points basically. We kind of go chill, and that that works well enough. So I'm usually between 1.5 and 1.8, 1.9 on good ones, depending a bit on how it goes. But you see, like I made very good point in this, and I make very little point in this. So, but people are not like, they don't have a crazy amount of people reinforcing them either. So it's not like I can pull my troops out. So that's okay. That's okay. Let's do that and hope for the best. But now we will should be able to see quickly soon how I'm doing compared to everyone. But we are a bit too low to show in the ranking yet, and I don't think any one of the alliances is showing yet. So few more ways and I'll get an idea basically. I'll get an idea of how it went. But now we can chill a bit. Let's see if we can do some exploration with the usual strategy. Bam! Alonso destroyed my Bradley. I was like smashing him. So what can I do? Wow, I got destroyed. That's so bad actually. I think that I might have a chance on Thursday when I do, or next week when I finish Edis, right? Either Thursday with the new hero gear, or... But that was, that looked like close enough, but it was actually far, so... It looked like not that, it looked like not that far, and at the same time, like they are healing and they are destroying me, so I don't think it's nowhere near winning these levels. You do not send wave 20? Like, you personally or as an alliance? Because that's weird then. To me, as an alliance, to not send wave 20. What, like, is that for fairness 4 points or what the... So I'm 86. So now, if we scroll at the bottom, you can see I'm the first of the alliance. That's often the case because I'm picking the best cities. But what often happens is I'm having a lot of online cities, right? I have my farm that gives me good points because my farm is fully empty on infantry. So my farm is giving good points. I got that city that usually I'm not sure with the owner because nobody ever takes it, so I take it. So that's giving me a lot of points. I took Felix. I don't always take it. I leave it to someone else, but I'm not sure whose city is that. So that gives me a lot of points. But all of these people are offline. Like these 2 farms plus my own are offline. So that means that on wave 14 and 17, I don't really do points compared to some people. So sometimes I get passed by other people in the alliance because they have good online cities that they are reinforcing, and that works for them a bit better. But you see, I'll never make like we have that girl that pushes it, but I'm not sure how they do it, but they clearly give her empty cities every time because she does that every week. But she seems she's leaving the game. I'm not sure. It used to be AVG R5, I think, for a while she was. So, you know, I might be around here if I'm lucky, but health I'll be... Yeah, they are doing decent, so let's see. So many people renamed. I don't know all of these people. I might, but I don't know them anymore. But I don't have a lot of points in some of the cities, right? And if I look at him, he has a bit of kills, not too much, but he takes a bit of kills. Otherwise, it's shared between 4 people, so that's normal. But he takes some, so he probably has. Let's check before I'm. Yeah, kills are from infantry, so he has infantry left, which at that level of power is probably avoidable. I'm not sure, but it could be avoidable. And Mr. Noisy, I'm not sure why. He takes a bit of kill, but not too much. And they are taken from his infantry as well. But he does not have that much, right? But that's still taking a lot of kills, so... As soon as someone has a bit of infantry, it's really reducing the amount of points you make, basically. But they don't have many, so that's okay as well. That's fair enough at that stage of the game. Like, I don't really know how to min-max Crazy Joe anymore without bringing a lot of farms and trying to get in the farms. And I've been trying to get people to move their farms, but see, like, we have Emma doing it. Everyone else is not. We have a few secondary accounts that stay either in the alliance or that come for it, but it's 2 or 3 accounts, so you know. Like a 24 account is defended by 1 or 2 people, basically. Then it's full, so... Crazy Joe kind of gets boring. The game wants to tell me how to make points. That part I know. And even if you reach 2 million, right, like... Who cares to get one of these? It's, you know, 4 alloy, 4 policing solution, 100 alloy, 400 alloy, okay. That's like peanuts. Like, you can do Crazy Joe as many times as you want in the day. So, if I really care, then I knew farms will be kind of, you know, empty. You know, you could send 1 or 2 of your, or 3 of your biggest players to a farm alliance with empty cities to defend farms alone. That could be a thing you do, but you know, that is really interesting. But for me, like, what I try to still care enough to be in the top 10, right? Last time I was 6. Last time I was 5. Last one I was 2, so that's good. You don't have my score though. There I kind of missed something, I guess. I was not top 10. there was 10. So I try to be top 10, you know, all the time, most of the time, basically. Because I still think the personal rewards, you know, around top 10 are... It does not change much if you are top 20, you know, like top 20 is what? Between top 10 and top 20, it's 30 polishing, 30k alloy, you know. If you manage to get to top 5, then it starts to be quite a bit more. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's not that much. On something that is chief gear that do not really matter that much, so yeah. I think early days, it's the event early days can make a difference a bit, you know, at your progression and stuff. But when you see the amount you need for an upgrade nowadays, like it does not really. See, like I got 5k in 3 months, right? So if I get 60 more or less, you know, even if in 3 months I've done 5 in 3 months I've done 6 Crazy Joe. So you know that's maybe 300 of these. More or less, right? If I really care to optimize a lot, so you know, it's not even 10% more of just that one. So not a big deal. At the same time, it's not, you know, it's worth caring about it, right? It's worth trying to get the best rewards you can on every event. That's why I'm making guides as well. But I'm less stressed about making sure I'm getting there, you know. That the Crazy Joe effect's a bit boring, but if you look here, after Nerdy, it's me. So then we go. I'm not sure I'll push my farm. I might push my farm off stream because the wife is coming home sooner than anticipated and I want to spend the evening with her. I've been streaming a lot in the evening, so I'll do again a bit. I'll do Thursday. When she usually have she does yoga class, so she has a class usually on Thursday, but she's not having it this week, so she is home. So I'll push on my main and I'll log off for today. So we have some time together, so I can as well stream Thursday, and I'll try to stream Saturday. I'll see what's going on, but that might be a lot. So I might not be able to stream Saturday a lot. I'll see what's an option. It's local SVS, it's not that important, so if I have to skip one of the weekend events, I'll rather skip local SVS and be able to do... it's not local SVS, it's actually real SVS, I'm sorry. It's not local Sandfire, it's actually SVS, so no, I'll try to stream it, if I can. At least the beginning or me burning cities. It's not local, so it's actually better. When it's local Sandfire, I might not push it too hard to stream. It's a bit boring. I'll try to stream Tyrant as much as I can when they have it. The bots in exploration get Gen 2 and Gen 3 heroes. Yeah, they do, but you know, if you look here, we have Alonso, Greg, right? So that's pretty tough, right? Alonso and Greg, that's pretty tough. And I'm not sure how to counter that, if there is a good counter. Because that seemed to be, you know, 28 million versus 83, right? But I'm not giving up. That's wave 18. I'm not giving up. I'll try my luck with that being used. Basically. That's my plan B. That's my plan B. So one more wave. We will have a bit of a downtime between Crazy Joe actually. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it's one of the worst combo, right? For arena exploration, they are amazing. They are really, really, really good. So that's wave 18 walking. So we have a bit of time. How does it look like? Yeah. Top 10 is easy, right, at that stage. Top 10 is a given. I'll take 8 spots. And maybe I go there, right? I need to see, are the weaker ones burning? Do they give me a lot of points? That's my farm. Yeah, I'm making a lot of points here. So let's see if they are not burning actually. Yeah, it's burning, so I'm starting to make a lot less points. So Filgy is burning and Felix might be burning as well. So yeah, that's not gonna be too fun. Why do you mean, like, you don't understand how it is healing, or is that like a cheat? Greg is not having a heal, does he? It's Alonso who has one. Oh yeah, will restore health equal to Greg's attack for the target. So he has a self-healing skill, right? Punishment will deal equals to Greg attack 300% to the target. Okay, no, that will be the target. So no, he heals. Yeah, he always does. So the burning one, they start to give very little points, and I need to actually, oh shit, and actually to get. I need to get to middle. It's good. It's not too crowded day because I'm kind of not very fast to react. So that's 51. And that's 25. Let me make sure I'm getting in because there are a lot of arrows. I forgot to fix my troop setup, so yeah, I'm missing 1,000 troops, so I'll send 1,000 troops as soon as I have someone in my city. Why not? And how much I'm missing? I'm missing 1,032, right? $1,032. Why not? When you optimize. Every point is important. Okay, so I made it to number 4, so I'm actually make it to number 3, maybe to number 2 today. So that's actually very good. And who is next? Webster, yeah, see? We have an issue to give point to people, and that's mostly because we are missing farms, right? And why did I make points? Is because I took the little ones. I took these ones, and my own farm is, even if it was 3 people, it's less than 4 or 5, and it has no infantry, so it's not taking kills. So that's mostly the main difference here. So I'm very happy with number 2. That's not crazy point, but that's enough. That's enough, and then in a sec we're gonna push for. We just wait for the title, and then we push for research. I just want to see. I'll keep my stamina for tomorrow. What else do we have today? So I did. So I'll just send gathering on level 7 tiles, basically, right? So they come back before reset. I'll keep my stamina for tomorrow. I'm actually tempted to put an alarm at reset just to set like auto rally while I sleep. That's gonna be so much freaking polar tomorrow. Did you ever saw Crazy Joe walk that slow? The other day we had Crazy Joe like here, so it took him 1 minute to do that. And he was like moonwalking, you know. Was like moonwalking. But you read the skill for Greg, right? Put an enemy target on trial and impose punishment or gives commendation. Punishment will deal the damage, whereas commendation will restore. So it's one or the other, right? So either destroying the opponent or healing the opponent, which is a bit weird, right? But that's just the way it works. So it's gonna heal the opponent or damage the opponent. So you could be lucky and lucky with Greg. That's basically what the tooltip says. And we did yeah 50 mil points. So that's not that much, but because I did not add my T11 inside, so that's a bit behind people, but that's okay. That's really okay. That should be good enough for level 2. For rank 2, and the other alliance did it as well. Crazy Joe, they do it a bit later, some of them, so we don't know when we finish the event. But that's enough for being rank 2, and do we have... Yeah. I mean, it will take a lot of work to have more people ranking. We will need a lot more cities, basically. We'll need a lot more people to bring their farms, and I tried to without being too pushy, but that, you know, if people don't do it, people don't do it. I'm not their mom, you know? And I don't think we care that much. That will basically bring like fire crystal level of troops, of cities, so we can put 2 or 3 people in them. So that is good. So are you guys ready for the training tech troop? Not training, but tech research in what, 5 minutes? I'll just go on the farm a bit in between 4 minutes. We have a tiny bit of time to go on the farms, and as well farmers, so they can come back before reset. Getting all our troops back. Getting all the Crazy Joe rewards as well. Like on my farm, I reinforce random people and I'm top 100, you know. That's not really good, but you know, it starts to be a lot less, but still decent for what I need. I might actually just jump in on my farm just to go to Frostfire Mine when it opens. Put my troops to level 2 mines or something like that, just to get some points, just to get some gems and stuff. Else I don't know what to do. Well, that's terrible, but I need to buy 2 euro. I need to buy 3 euro of gems. That's not really good. I don't really have interest in any of that, basically. Or the discounted, but that will be weird to buy, you know, just to get more shards on my farm. That would be a bit stupid. That's not giving any extra gems. Yep. I'm not sure. So 300 from here. That's giving me 1 more spin. Well, that could be the easiest way, right? 250. That's a bit stupid, but That's the lowest possible. I'm not gonna get gems here. I'm gonna get... Yeah, I don't want rank. Like, I don't want to be top 10. I don't want to push for top 10. That's like far too much effort for the timing. Because I cannot play for half an hour. I need to stop in like 10-15 minutes. We had quite a few people burning. But see, like if you reinforce all of these, but you know, people that brought them should reinforce their farms, right? That makes sense. That makes more sense. So we'll just start Frostfire Mine quickly on the farm, then we'll move and do the push for research on the main, and that will be it for today, guys. I'll just try to get some of the... I'll basically get that one. Maybe I will see. Maybe if I get quickly, maybe I teleport once and I try to get some of the talents, and if I get only 3 or 4, that's okay. I'll just teleport in level 2 zones and I'll go back to the main and pray for the best. That's give me half of what I need for the gems. I usually never do. Yeah, it's overcrowded, so it's not nearly okay. I'm far from there. That's actually not too bad. I got some 3 that people won't get because they're in the corner. I get a few that I can get here, level 2, and for now it's kind of quiet, but there are still many more people to join, so... Do we have like VIP 812 monsters or something? That's a profile of a potentially strong player. People that like to show off with Geronimo, often they are strong. So 2 minutes of that, and then we go for the push. I'll have the title by then. Because my arena is giving gems, right? Is arena giving gems? No, it's not. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck. Let's do it anyway. Doing pets will give me some, but I have no interest in doing pets right now. There is no point for pets, so... Oh, there is someone right here now. So let's do that. Let's do one gathering. Let's not care about patrols too much. Let's do that to get some more. It's easier than on my main, like I have an easier start so far. But we are only 97, so... yeah, let's go. I don't have time to waste. That's months of playing the farm without really playing it, you know. So we got that, so that's good. Then now we can port towards middle. And then chill in mines a bit later when we got maybe to skill level 5 with a bit of luck. Yeah, I don't think we will get to level 5, so let's go to mines and then I'll go on the main. I'll come back a bit later and I'll let it run basically in the background. That's not really interesting, that's not really why we are here. So let's not spend too much time on that. So let's look at the push. So, and let's see the points it's gonna do. So we have the title, we have I wish to rank first if I can on today, so that's gonna be, let me calculate it very quickly. Actually, do I have a chance? So I have, let's say, 3.5 thousand shards. 3.5 thousand shards times, well, that's only 3.5 million. That's not gonna be first at all. That's not gonna be nowhere near first. Because he did 18 million, so he had a lot more. So with the speed ups, I'll do 3 today. That's not what I wanted, but that's gonna be okay. So let's see. Let's do quick use. So we are 3.35. I mean 3,750,000 something. I'll see how it goes. But that's still a lot of speed ups. So speed ups will give me points as well. Maybe I can just wait for a few tap, but that does not really matter, to be honest. That does not really matter. So we are halfway done through attack. I'm doing attack, yes. And lethality. Lethality is done, so that's okay. I will just check speed ups and fire crystal and points. So we use nearly everything, and we did all. That's costing so much. I thought I will do actually a lot more. I did not calculate, but I will do a lot more. So I'm 10. With the speed up, it's kind of doubling the amounts. So I'll finish this one. That's for sure. And I'll start another one. Because I have the buff and I have the title, which, you know, it's not always the case. So I'll start a bigger one. I'm just not sure I will do the healing. Because what's interesting is left to increase for me is I finish the lethality. That's attack. That's attack. So I could do some defense for infantry. That's important, or attack. That's health. So there is not much really interesting. I could do attack for basically, that's defense for all troops, so that's not really interesting. So I can do attack for all troops because that's lancers and marksmen. But that's 43 days And here I get some that do more for like a lot less. So this one is not worth it yet. It's really not yet. That's defense for everyone. That's lethality for infantry. So how many days do I have still? How many days did I use? I have 190 days, so I can do a bit more. I'll mark this one for sure. Maybe not for sure. Maybe not for sure. I'll do a bit of defense. So that's okay. These are still good ones to do. Then maybe I just start healing. So that's 11, okay. I cannot do much anyway today, right? I can do 2000. I'll start with 1000 and see what else we can do. So we can do a bit of that. I still want to really get closer to T11. So I'm okay with pushing because I want to do FC9 T11 for marksman. I don't want to do FC10, and we have FC10 soon, so I'll do some over here as well. And I'm missing steel, so that's simple. Thanks, mate. So I'm missing steel, so there I'm stuck anyway. So that's one of the biggest issue, right? Is steel when you are there. So I cannot use the one I left, and I cannot. That's too much. But the issue, if I'm lacking steel, is it's meaning I'm lacking steel as well here. And I really would like to start a very long search, and that's a lot. That's a crazy amount of steel, to be honest. That's poor planning on my side. And that really sucks. I did not stop converting my steel. I did not think of it, basically. When I prepare for SVS, I did not stop converting steel that, you know, for more shards. So we are basically stuck. But that's, you know, that's a decent push. We are 13 million today, so that brings us for the overall top 3, but similar to the other dudes, so I'm not behind. I'm not ahead, I'm not behind. But I messed up my steel, and I really don't want to buy steel. And our buddy Andrew knows our steel is expensive if you buy it, so I really don't think I want to buy steel. That's the last thing you want to do in this game, basically. I'll go quickly on Frostfire Mine while I'm thinking of it. Because I still have a bit of time to push on the main. 60 minutes, so we got some of the volcanoes. So I'll recall a tiny bit. I'll get this one before the other dudes. That's gathering speed increase, so let's recall everyone. That's a good time to do that during the volcano, basically, because nobody is farming these dudes, more or less. Some people are, obviously, but not many people. nearly there, and then we'll basically chill after that. That's what, 60 million, okay, 60 mil points, sorry. That's very... That's the issue when you don't plan your push properly, you run out of things, right? I run out of gems on my farm, which I could totally have avoided with a tiny bit of calculation, which are really not complicated. I'm missing one freaking... I'm playing like a whale. Did you ever... No, I don't. I don't, because I never go for middle. I just play Farmville. So, and that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm just gonna activate the farming buff. That's gonna give me a lot of points. I'll try to kick some people's butts. Hopefully I can. There seems to be Fire Crystal 5. There seems to be Fire Crystal 5. So I'll just see if that works. So I prefer to gather and to be safe. But that, you know, that could work for you. It could work. No, actually, it does not. I'm sorry, it does not. You should not use it as well. You should probably not use it as well. I'll go to level 1 mine because that's my weak march. I'm really disappointed about the freaking steel. That's really a pain in the... because I don't know what to do. I cannot stay without something searching for too long. I'm kind of collected that. So that's gonna take me like until tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna lose a few hours, right? It's gonna take me until tomorrow to get enough steel to start a research. The only option I have that is a decent choice and that brings me toward my goal is actually buying the commission pack for 1 week. So actually getting that, so I'm getting tiny bit closer to Fire Crystal to T11 while getting the steel I need, right? That's kind of the... yeah, it really sucks, like the steel... oh, actually, I'll have the game offline for a sec, right? Because there are discounts on another on Google Games in France. We have big discounts right now. If you purchase packs, you have 10% discounts on any packs you purchase. So I'll change player, I'll buy the packs, I'll come online again, I'll start a research, and that will be it for today, guys. I'll be with the lady afterwards. I'll do my push on my farm offline. And I'll get some food as well. So let me do that quickly so we've kind of finished the push. But that steel is ready as soon as you pay basically. And you spend on research and you use a lot of research, like steel is gonna be an issue for you. In most cases, steel is gonna be an issue. So you need to be very careful with the steel management. Like it felt really weird because I did not realize, but like so many people of the other team were watching. And then some of them talk to me in private, and I'm like, you know, I tend to forget that people are watching. It's like for the Frost Dragon Tyrant, right? Like, you realize like people are contacting you after, and I've been watching, and you know, even Sultan was watching, and it's like, I don't know, it's a bit stressful. Like I cannot say crap anymore, you know, people are watching. So yes, I have 60,000 still, so I cannot do much. But that's gonna unstuck me for now. All the good research I'm asking for a lot of steel. So either I do like a quick health on Lancers or Marksmen, which is not a waste, but I'll try to do something a bit more useful. All of it is maxed, so can I start one of these? These are far from being launchable, so maybe I can start this one. I don't know if I should, that's kind of a lame research at that stage of the game, but I'm yeah. I have 30 days, that should be okay. So I cannot even push more research speed-ups, so that's really my bad. I realize a lot too late. So what are my best options? I can do defense. Can I do lethality? I need 10k more. What do I need to do to get 10k more? I need to log in for Monday or call 9 rally Polar Terror, but I'm not gonna call the Polar Terrors. That's gonna be tomorrow. Yeah, weekly card, you only get that immediately. So no, I'm stuck. So I'll do health on what? I'm gonna do one level of each, right? So I'm gonna do health on Lancers for a bit. And you know, that's not a good choice. That's not a great choice, but that's okay. That's really okay. So that's today's push, guys. That's not as big as I wanted to. I was willing to convert another 1,000 fire crystals to shards to push further. I was willing to, but I'm running out of steel, so there is no point. Okay, we could do one today, so we're gonna do that one. Right, we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna use speed ups. It's gonna finish tomorrow by itself. There is no point to burn some speed ups for something like that. Yeah, that's a me third for now. So the big push will be. I'm not gonna. I don't know. Maybe I pop streaming tomorrow randomly during the day for burning these 1,600 stamina cans. It's gonna be a nightmare to do. And then I'll try to be on for the push on Thursday for these dudes, right? For my million troops. That will be the next live. And keep working on the Discord so I can share it with you sooner than anticipated. I thought it was gonna take me weeks and weeks and weeks of work, but it seemed that based on all I've already written, plus things I don't really care to write because they are already covered somewhere else, so I could just have to link you to another good guide, basically. I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel on every aspect of the game, but I want somewhere where you have all the information, and over time I will rewrite things that I think are relevant, but you will have all of it in one place, and that should be a bit better than what you have already available in other Discords and stuff. So yeah, so that's it for me. Yeah, a bit of a bummer for the steel, but that's life. You make mistakes. That's every time I don't plan, I screw up somewhere. Like either if I plan everything in an Excel and I'm double checking 2 weeks in advance and I'm not making it, that goes very smooth. And if I don't, there's always something like something that's not working. But that's still, 40% attack more, like 10-15% more lethality, a bit more health. So that's gonna be good. That's gonna be really good. That means that I'm a third. Yeah, probably a third toward Helios. I think I will be a bit further. So that's a bit of a bummer, but we'll see. Cheers everyone. Have a good evening. Thank you very much for being here as always. And if I don't make a video tomorrow, yeah, we'll see. Maybe a quick video tomorrow, or maybe a live stream about killing beast. I'll see what's possible based on the real life. Thank you very much again, and I see you soon. Cheers. Good luck if you push. Good luck for your prep phases. Hopefully you win like we do, and that seems to be, yeah, they are still pushing, right? So we'll see. We still have to go. I'll still use my research speed up on my farm. That's still important to do. We cannot take the risk to be destroyed in training day. So cheers, bye bye.